Good morning, Vinewood. My name is Victor, and I'm one of the English deacons for our congregation. And I'm here with an announcement and some encouragement for you. The main announcement being that we're going to continue to live stream our service Sunday mornings at our regular time. So we highly encourage you to join in at home, wherever you are, and worship with us. And I'd just like to bring some scripture to you today. This past week, the Young Adults Fellowship have been meeting, and we've been studying Galatians 2. And if you didn't know, Galatians is primarily concerned with this division in the Galatian church, where there are two main factions. There's a Jewish faction that believes that anybody that calls themselves Christian and adheres to the gospel must also become Jewish and observe the Mosaic Law and all the Old Testament. And there is this new incoming section of the church, the Gentile population, who are kind of confused about what exactly the gospel means. What does it mean to really take to heart the gospel message and to be a follower of Christ? And so Paul, in writing the letter of Galatians, and in particular in chapter 2, which we studied this week, talks a lot about what the gospel message actually is and who the gospel message is for. And a big message in chapter 2 that we discussed was the fact that the gospel message is actually interestingly, has two sides to it. Right? There's an outward side for non-believers, for people that have never heard the gospel before, for people that don't believe in Jesus. The gospel message is for them, right? To bring hope and news of salvation. But I think that at the same time, it's easy for the church to forget that the gospel message is also intended to be something that we're continually taking to heart. That it's something that continues to unify us, that continues to be the foundation for why we come together, for why we worship, and why we belong together as a church. And so, especially in times like this, where it's easy to feel isolated, lonely, and very, very easy to forget the whole basis for our community. I think it's important to remind ourselves why we have this church in the first place. It was not the building, it was not the staff here, it was not anything else, in fact, other than the gospel message. The gospel is what brought us together, and the gospel is going to be what continues to bring us together in the future days. That's all I have for today. We hope to see you again on Sunday morning, worshiping with us via our live stream, and I look forward to the day when we can all worship together in person again. See you.